I'm going to start out by dating myself. So some of you might not get the cliche I'm about to drop, and that is when your needle gets stuck. Now, this goes back to the days when we actually listened to music by putting a platter record on a turntable and setting the needle or stylus on it and enjoying the music that way. And every now and then, if the record was worn or had been, mishandled, that needle might get stuck in the groove, and you hear the same part of the song over and over until you nudge it forward and go on with the recording. So, when your needle is stuck in the context that I want to share with you this time together, what I'm talking about is the inability to move forward when difficult choices, or at least choices, are on the table. What is it that keeps us from taking the next step? For example, if we're unhappy with a situation that's been particularly prolonged or is a serious matter that really needs our attention, or for whatever reason, we're afraid to take the risk of making a decision where the unknowns are out there. We may not know exactly how this is going to end. So we do nothing. I don't think this is the same as procrastination, but they're related certainly. And the need in making the distinction here is that sometimes we have to be willing to move forward in spite of the unknowns. This may be with regard to a career situation where we're perhaps unemployed, haven't found that ideal job yet, but are hoping for it and are striving towards it. And of course, we ought to do that. But maybe in the interim, if a situation has not gone in our favor the way we want it to, again, we do nothing. Our needle is stuck in this cycle of perpetual want and not fulfillment. Here's where an interim step can be important. Maybe we settle for something that is less than that ideal. We just have to do that. But we have the advantage of having something that we can sink our teeth into in the meantime, some money in our pocket if that's the problem, and we go forward with it. Maybe we have been hurt in a relationship and we're afraid then to take another stab at getting close to someone. This is a particularly tragic one because these can last for years and maybe even a lifetime. Our inability to get past a past hurt that we are convinced perhaps was not our fault. And maybe we're right about that, although usually there is some blame to share both sides. But that doesn't really matter here. The important point is we've used that profound hurt as an excuse for moving forward with our lives. It may make us reclusive or otherwise committed to a solitary existence that doesn't allow us the opportunity for fulfillment, even for love in the future, because we don't want to take the chance of going through that twice. There are other areas in life where this can also apply, but my request of all of us really is to recognize when our needle is stuck and do what we can to not just get past that, but to do so with optimism, with hope, and allowing ourselves the opportunity to live another day in a better place than we presently are. We don't have to be stuck in the same rut forever. And a great deal of that is within our control if we're willing to certainly be discerning, not be reckless and spontaneous, but at the same time, offering ourselves the opportunity to take a good risk in the chance and the likelihood even of a better outcome. That's up to us. We have it within our power to think and to act accordingly. Thanks.